Hey guys, Top Gaming Plays here, and today I'm going to talk about a bunch of leaks for Season 6. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Alright, so at the end of the last mission, we got to see Ash. Now, I don't think Ash will become a playable character, at least for now, since she hasn't really been added to the files just yet. But something important that did happen is she mentioned Olympus, or Samathe, which happens to be where Octane and Lifeline are from. Also, from Lifeline and Octane's chat, we can clearly see them talk about going back to their home. Because of this, we are led to believe the Apex games are headed to Samathe. Another thing that supports this is that when Revenant's head was teleported, it supposedly moved to a location somewhere in Samathe. And with Loba trying to get the head, it would only make sense if we went to Samathe. Alright, so moving on, let's talk about the character that will most likely come in Season 6. Now, there has been around 3 to 4 leaked legends, but currently, Rampart is the most likely. Here are a few reasons Rampart is likely to be our next legend. So first, we got this roadmap of legends, which shows Rampart being the next legend. We also have tons of code for this character, and it's only growing in size. The last reason has to do with the new attachment called the Graffiti mod. The Graffiti mod was added to the first mission in one of the crates. On the Graffiti mod, there's a large R, which could stand for Rampart. Another thing to mention is that Shrugtall also found signs. And on one of the signs, it says, "Won't let you down, R." To me, this means that the R represents Rampart. Oh, and by the way, the guy to the left is Blisk. Now that I've talked about why I think Rampart is coming, let's talk about Rampart's abilities. So Rampart's tactical is called Amped Cover. Build cover with an upper barrier that blocks incoming shots and boosts the damage of outgoing shots. Rampart's ultimate is called Emplaced MHG. Place a mounted machine gun that anyone can use, high ammo capacity, long reload time, and requires heavy ammo. Alright, so on to the passive. There's a couple passives here, but the one that I think they'll choose is Gunner. So basically, you'll boost the LMG mag capacity and the reload time. Okay, so now I want to talk about what Rampart looks like. So if you've ever seen a video about Rampart before, you've probably seen this guy. But as of currently, that might be incorrect, because right now, a lot of things are pointing towards this person actually being Rampart. And here's why it makes sense for this character to be Rampart. So you can see a bendy on her forehead, which is symbolic for women in India. Then if you translate Rampart into Hindi and then translate it back to English, it comes back saying Fort Wall, which makes sense because it relates to her abilities. Not only that, but Holi, the Festival of Color, takes place in India, which relates to the new attachment called the Graffiti mod, which makes your gun shoot paintballs. What I'm trying to point out is that everything has to do with color. Now that we've established what Rampart looks like, let's talk about the other signs that were found. So here are the other signs. The most important sign is this one. It says, "All hail Sheila." And you're probably thinking, who's Sheila? Well, if you look it up in Google, it comes up with Heavenly. And what's interesting is the map for next season is up in the air above the clouds. Last but not least, I'd like to talk about the new gun that may be coming in Season 6. The weapon speculated to be added is called the EPG. The EPG is basically a grenade launcher that was in Titanfall 2. During the Season 5 trailer, you could actually see the EPG being held by one of the dummies. It's a little bit hard to see, but luckily Shrugtall rendered out his own version so you could see it a little bit better. Now, I think Respawn did this on purpose because this is not the first time they've done this. Respawn actually did the same thing with the Sentinel as they just did with the EPG a couple seasons back, but we didn't know at the time that it was the Sentinel. Alright, well, I think that's all for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.